Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure.
Last we left off, the performers are at the bottom of the Old Forest Tower. After looking around, they decide that communing with the Aeon Orb is their top priority, and fly to the top of the tower, but not before being intercepted by another Zolgath menace. After reaching the top of the tower, they receive the reflection of light. However, Ataran uncovers the secrets of Jinjana's project to rid her and her Darrow people of their susceptibility to sunlight by stealing instead pieces of other species' brains. They also discover that the Night Lady is none other than a night hag, and might even be Ataran's mother. Will they confront this Night Lady? Is she in fact Ataran's mother? Find out on this week's episode of Roll for Combat's 3-Ring Adventure!
Very nice.
So, you are still at the tower. You believe it is cleared, except for the golem, and you figured, you can leave that thing probably.
Yeah.
What's a golem?
He can live
It'll
here.
guard that little back entrance.
I mean, it's been here for a while. I don't think the Zolgaths brought it. I think that it's been hanging out here, and then they just probably disturbed it. So as long as we warn the locals, like, hey, don't go to the tower, there's a murderous golem on the loose, they should be okay.
So, you have pretty much looted almost everything you can. You still have this gigantic gem on the floor, and then the mirrors floating in the air made of silver, which appear to be part of the actual temple. So, are you going to loot the Zuggurat and desecrate Aradin's blessing? Or are you going to leave it here? What are you going to do?
I don't think so. I think we're going to leave it, especially with all the... We'd probably lose our blessings if, we defile the sacredness of it.
It's not so much defiling. I mean, you could look at it as taking the items and then using them for a greater good. I mean, I'm sure you
Which apparently Aradin is fine with.
Aradin would want us to steal everything that's not nailed down.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Aradin wouldn't have left it out in the open and make it so easy to utilize if he didn't want you to have it.
So what items are we talking about? Are we talking about all these mirrors? Because they can stay here.
Yeah, it was the mirrors and the large gem diamond in the floor, which I still don't think we take.
I vote we leave it all. It's part of history, and it's a part of the temple.
Praise check?
Oh no, those are dangerous.
Oh no.
How do you even appraise anymore? You think it's the first time anyone's...
Society?
It can be a society based on what it is, or craft is usually a big one.
Okay.
Lore checks, yeah.
All right, you're like, well, mirrors are probably worth about 100 gold each.
Ooh.
And that gem, although quite difficult to yank out of here, is probably a good 1,000 gold or so.
So, yeah, I mean, leave the temple intact for a couple thousand gold or not. I don't know, it seems like...
That's fine, leave it.
I think we would leave it.
It's weird if you just start looting the things we're trying to preserve.
Yeah, I think we should leave it. I don't know.
But what if this is the writer's intended treasure?
What?
Like, what if, who wrote this book, what if they were like, I'll put these easily lootable mirrors here as a reward?
I don't know if that's how that would work.
It totally is how it would work.
At least not in the game for Darius.
So, are you saying, is Aradin the writer of this adventure? Is Aradin planned this and was able to see hundreds of years after his death that you would come here and take the mirrors and take the gem?
No, he didn't have the gift of foresight. He's not Pharasma.
I get it.
Alright, so we leave the stuff.
Okay.
We do have the individual to help home.
Yeah.
The snake lady, right?
I thought the snake lady was joining you.
Yeah, she is. I'm like, we're her new home now.
Alika? Quink? Yeah, we gotta get her home to the distillery town.
Well, I'm sure she wants to pick up her staff, but she was joining the circus. So. And hey, the circus is happening there.
Oh, that's true.
You can go back to the town, have fun at the carnival, the woodsman games, and yeah, I don't know. What else you want to do? You tell me.
Atron probably seems very preoccupied on the journey back.
Yeah, I know we'd wanted to put on a show here, but with current events being what they are, I'm not sure we should.
We have a couple of weeks still.
We could go kill Atron's mom and then put on a show.
Well, either way, we need to. We can't. No, we cannot do a show. we have to go back because Vandy's life is in danger.
Well, more people than Vandy.
But yes, many people, but she has clearly been slowly working on Vandy, and I have suspicion that one of his staff might be her in disguise, since she is often there, but I do not know. Either way, we need to be prepared to combat her, and the main thing we will want to do is be ready for dark magic, as well as for magic that can control the mind and steal your free will, as well as a way to get her stone, the Hag's stone. It is important to them, makes them powerful.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried. My mind's solid as a rock, and for dark magic, and Alhara does shadow boxing. I've got a couple of things for that, and what were we talking about?
Well, that makes me more confident.
Yes, punch the magic.
We will do some magic to protect minds and fortify, like the heroism I have cast. Steven, what do I know about nightmares? Because last time I learned, I know stuff about night hags, but what do I know about nightmares?
Well, they're dreams that you have at night.
Sorry, I meant
very scary.
I meant the horse.
Well, they're dreams you have at night of a horse made out of flames and fire
no.
that's trying to kill you. Let's see. Well, this would be... Oh, it's anything, really. Religion, nature, arcana, a little bit of everything. Ooh, let's see.
All rolled into one.
Seeing which one you succeeded in. You actually heavily failed 2 of these, so barely passed, so I'm going to give you only a little bit. You actually don't know that much. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Well, you know that they're beasts. You know they're fiends. You know that they fly, that they are made of intense fire and smoke, and they have the ability to plane shift, ethereal jaunt. They have jaws, they have hooves, they have evilness,
Yeah.
and they basically... Oh, they can resist fire. How about that?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I figured with the flaming hoofs. So what will say, as for the nightmare that she apparently rides, I do not know if she will have it, if she will attack us while mounted, but it can move between the realms. It has that ability. It is practically a fiend, and certainly fire would not be as effective against it, Hap. I mean, I'm guessing that will be obvious, but I will call it out. Not everything that can make fire is automatically going to be resistant to it. And it flies, too. I know this. The hag, even if she is not my mother, that is the more dangerous problem. We will want to have antidotes and anti-plagues drank and be buffed up before we fully approach Vandy's home.
The biggest issue with both of them is that they can use ethereal jaunt and plane shift at will. So even if you manage to get them down, they can leave very easily, and you have no ways of really following them.
Well, how do you defeat that?
Is there any way you can, I don't know, like anchor them to this world? This dimension, if you will? Cough. Dimensional anchor. Cough.
Yeah. Yes. But I do not have this magic. I would have to try to find it.
There was every single skill, but not that one.
Yeah. Well, hey, skills were easier than getting all the spells. Maybe the distillery would have this in a shop, or we could try to get it on the way back, but I do not know. It's not like we are in Absalom, but maybe.
Well, Turpinrow's not too small. We'll see what they have.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure Turpinrow often needs to use Dimensional Anchor to keep their trees from leaving into the realm of Earth or something.
Look, if you're going to grow a good cabbage, you got to keep it in this dimension.
I guess.
Yeah, I really hate when my trees leaf.
That pun was barking up the wrong tree.
Oh!
You really got to lay out your roots first.
I love it.
I'm not impressed.
Should branch out.
That was
Sorry,
a good one.
I'm such a sap.
All right, that was a good one too.
That's a good one.
So Ataran will just basically start making inventory to help us ID what we might want to pick up, or at least try to pick up. So Dimensional Anchor, maybe antidotes and anti-plagues if people need them. I can't think of anything else immediately. So if someone's thinking of something, call it out.
How long does your heroic spell last?
10 minutes. So
Well, that'd be a good one.
yes, we will want to do that before we get close to the house.
Well, maybe we
Yes.
get scrolls of it, though. Like, maybe everybody can be heroic.
I do have one, and there is, because of the magic, I can now prepare to raise the dead if someone were to pass. That level of magic allows me to do a heroism that is greater. It will invigor you more. That is what I used on you, Ahara, while we were fighting the...
Oh yeah, that felt good.
So I will have one of those. Only one.
And who's your favorite? Blink, 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 blink.
It will go on you. Yes, most definitely. But I could prepare
Ahara
more.
grabs your butt.
I have one scroll already, and we could get more.
Well, while you're doing shopping, you have treasure. Don't
Yes.
forget, you do have
Ooh.
the pouch treasure that you got from the Zolgath's various orify and slits and
Yeah.
holes.
Huh?
We have a fair amount of coin, alchemist goggles.
Remember, you had to like dig into the Zolgath's cloaca.
Oh, the
Yeah.
big one, right?
I was trying to forget.
Yeah, remember the thing that replaced the poop dagger? It was the poop treasure.
Poop treasure.
Yes, poop treasure.
I don't remember any of this.
Oh
I
well.
blocked it out.
I will remind you that when you were looking for treasure, you found that Zolgath store their coins in very unusual place because they don't have pockets, so they have to make do.
I have down we found a ring of flying
No,
You remember?
from Thessica?
no. You found thing. I can give you your things if you wish to have your things.
Yeah, I apparently found some ring on Thessica, which I put as ring of flying, but...
That was misidentified, remember? You almost wore it and died.
Oh, right! Thank you. We found out it was a ring of something else. I forget now.
I'll just speed things up. So as you walk back, you figure out what the rest of the stuff is. You have treasure that you found, a couple of 100 gold pieces and platinum and copper and electrum and lead and you name it, it's there. And it's all covered with a thin sheen of something.
No.
Atron gets to cleaning.
Yep. Oh boy. You better be using greater prestidigitation on this one.
Mmm.
It was the Ring of Lies.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
You also found Dust of Disappearance. You found some acid. You found Lich Dust, 2 of them.
Ooh.
Oil of Animation. Some emeralds, which are actually worth 500, so that's pretty good. Some moderate salamander elixir. Some greater acid flask. Greater antidote. Expanded healer's tools. Probably the ones that you'll like the most, though. Off of that weird little gnome thingamajig. +2 striking heavy crossbow.
Wow.
Ooh.
+2 resilient leather armor. +1 striking short sword. Greater alchemist goggles. Ring of stone shifting. That was actually off the boss, and that's how she was going from tower to tower, because the ring of stone shifting allows you to kind of teleport through stone.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. That would be cool for a guy who likes the mountain.
Yeah, that's good for you. A formula book, which is sort of useless because none of you are alchemists, and expert alchemist tool, which are also kind of useless.
Oh. Well, I can benefit from the tools, and maybe over time I can benefit from the formula book.
Okay.
I would definitely take the greater acid flasks because I can use
Yeah.
them and they're pretty good. So they're a +2 item bonus to attack rolls. So they're already pretty.
There's actually only one. There's only one, sorry.
Oh, there's only one. Well, I'll still take it. It deals 3d6 persistent acid damage and 3 splash. So that's kind of cool.
I wonder if the salamander elixir gives somebody resistance to fire. That'd be great to put on one of your frontliners.
Good idea. Good idea.
If that's what it does, maybe it doesn't do that.
It protects you from... It's made from salamander scales, and you're protected from extreme heat.
Oh, like a heat of day or desert.
Yeah.
Like if you want to explore that volcano, it'll help you with that.
Yeah.
I'll keep the alchemist goggles too.
Yeah, it's not resistance to fire, it's resistance to heat, which is like an environmental thing. It actually can come in handy, but it's very situational. So
I wonder why they had it.
Maybe it was they came from somewhere that
Maybe it
was very
gets hot in the under place.
in the pits there. Yeah. What's the name of that ring that lets me move through stone and teleport through rocks and
Stone?
Ring of stone shifting.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, that's good for you.
You totally should. That seems very fitting for you with the mountain stance.
I would love to rise up from behind somebody like a mountain.
It's a simple iron ring with a bulbous geode lined with bright purple crystals. A ring of stone shifting grants you the ability to ignore difficult terrain caused by rubble or uneven ground made of stone and earth. It takes 1 minute to activate, but 3 times per day, as long as you're standing on 5 feet of earthen material such as stone, soil, clay, or sand. You sink into the ground and emerge at a location within 100 miles.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Whoa.
This location must have an earthen surface at least 5 feet deep, and you must be able to identify the location precisely by both its position relative to
Wow.
your starting position and its appearance for other identifying features.
I see. So it's more like a long range thing than a combat thing.
Oh, no. It's not a combat thing.
But it could be nice for let me run to town and buy something.
Totally.
And you can't carry, but you can't carry extra dimensional spaces with you. And if you attempt to do so, the activation fails.
That's fair.
So you can't be like going, shopping for a new couch or something.
Right.
You can't. It's like, I need that 4-poster bed. Let me.
Guys, I'm real thirsty. I'm gonna grab a beer from Cheliax and
Yeah. But 100 miles. That might be within range of
Absalom.
Absalom.
Yeah, probably.
For the record, Atron will suggest selling the Greater Alchemist goggles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
if you don't want them, we have no need for them.
No, should not keep those. That would be if I truly was an alchemist or, investing
they're worth
heavily in
700
that.
gold.
It'd be worth it. Yeah, it's better to sell.
Do those help with throwing bombs?
At least alchemical bombs.
Wasn't Alhara about to throw some bombs in this fight? Like, we could always sell them after the fight.
I think literally alchemist bombs.
Well, yeah, I mean this already comes up with an item bonus to attack rolls, like
Oh.
based on the bomb itself.
It is a +2 for alchemical items to attack rolls with alchemical bombs. And you also ignore lesser cover when making strikes with alchemical bombs.
Right, it's an item bonus though, so it doesn't stack with the one inherent to the bomb I'm using.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So it's fine, we'll just sell it.
I say we sell it.
It's more for personal use, not for
Yeah.
It's not.
And
It's not made for you. It's made for alchemists.
Yeah. My crafting's fine. It's not worth keeping because of the money. But I definitely keep the formula book and the expert tools. Those will be helpful to me.
Okay, I gave you those. So you have. I'll give you some of the treasure. We'll just go through it real quick. 74 gold pieces, 56 gold pieces. I'll give you the totals in a little while. Reflection of light. You just have that. Ring of lies. That's worth 425 gold pieces if you sell it. And Ring of Lies gives you a +2 item bonus to deception checks. You can also, as a 2-action effect, snap your fingers on the hand that wears the rings. Allows you to cast Glibness on you with no visual manifestations of the spell being cast. And Glibness gives you a +4 status bonus to lie against perception.
Yeah, glibness is your super lie spell.
Yeah. I might be interested in keeping the Ring of Lies.
Sure. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, okay. And like you turn away from who you're talking to, and then you turn back and go, you know what? Snap. I was just remembering that the king said blah, blah, blah.
Dust of Disappearance is only worth like 67 if you sell it. And Powder shimmers like 1,000 tiny motes of light, activating the dust by sprinkling it on yourself or a creature within reach. Cast the 4th level invisibility spell with a duration of 1 minute. So it's basically portable invisibility. Not bad. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's 135 gold, so.
Okay.
I mean, it's good to keep for like stealth Alhara.
Wait, no, that's great. The 4th level it lasts for a minute, and it doesn't end if the target uses a hostile action.
Oh, then there you go.
That's your greater invisibility thing. So yeah, Dust of Disappearance is really good. And I would make great use out of that one.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, the Dust of Disappearance acts like the greater version?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So,
Is
because
that what you just said? 4th level?
No. It's heightened as if it. Well, let's see, actually. Oh, yeah. It is the 4th level one.
Yeah, so the 4th level one is your greater invisibility where it doesn't end with hostile actions.
Yes. It is. That is
That's
the one.
amazing.
It is.
Okay, because I was planning to have Otteron prepare 2 invisibilities at 4th level for that reason. So, if we have
Cool.
some dust too, I mean, maybe I'll still keep them. I would definitely want one of them on Otteron, so.
Okay, there's 2 of them?
There's one.
Oh, there's just
Yeah.
one.
Well, we'll keep the one, and I'll still keep my prepared spells.
Okay, do you mind if I keep it then?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet.
And are we gonna move that +2 striking rune somewhere?
Well, yeah, you have a +2 striking heavy crossbow, and you have a +2 resilient leather
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, I think, like a day to get back to.
Yeah. Takes a day to move them.
It takes a day to move 1 or swap 2. So I can definitely move 1 with Otteron on the way there.
We just hire somebody to move the other one.
Probably not while we're traveling.
Someone, yeah. Or we just move one now and one later.
Well,
Yeah.
but Darius can always teleport back to the blacksmith and pick up the item.
How many times per whatever can you do the teleport?
3 times a
per
day.
Jeez. Yeah, I guess so. Because I was going to say, I wouldn't mind... On one hand, I would normally put the +2 on my bow staff, because that's my main weapon. But a +2 on the light pick would help, because that's cold iron, and we talked about needing cold iron for this fight.
I would say we put the +2 armor on Alhara.
Harder to hit.
Is that because I keep going squish?
mean-
I'd like to get rid of the Alhara yo-yo.
Yeah, I'm happy to move that one on our way there.
And then we could give Darius a +2 to fisticuffs, because he's got monk magic fist.
I mean,
I'm already cold irons.
okay.
So that would mean swapping the +2 potency with the +1 potency
Yeah, on the
on the armor.
armor and Darius's fisticuffs.
Fists, yeah. Hand wraps.
Well, I probably won't be able to do both.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, though, we can hire someone in town, and Darius can go get it.
Well, what I'm saying is, which one do we want for this fight?
For now, I think we should have Alhara have a bonus to armor class.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Okay, so
Wait, we can't have both for this coming fight?
I'm assuming, I don't know, if we're gonna confront Opper Vandy soon.
But
yeah,
I mean, like, if we have enough time for one, then we have enough time for two.
Because of the teleport trick, if we pay
Yeah.
someone in this town to do it, and Darius goes and just picks up your own hand wraps or something.
okay, yeah, that's up to Steven then. If we could find someone here in town to move.
You tell me what you're doing. I mean, don't forget it costs 10%,
10%.
so it's 500 just to put on the +2.
Oh my god,
Resilient.
500?
Yeah,
Wow.
We have that, right?
100.
500.
Armor potency +2 is 1,060, so that would cost
Plus
106.
2. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, it's just resilient for some reason. So,
Yeah,
well, it's 106 plus 34. So that's how much it costs. So it's not that much.
I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
That's not that much.
Darius
Yeah,
be
it's
punching
cheap.
people every turn. Like, that'll pay off.
yeah. So
It's too much. Throw it out. You don't need
Oh,
it.
Hey!
Otteron can do the more expensive one, which is the armor one,
Yeah.
and then the weapon one can be done by somebody in Turpin
Yeah,
if we can
that works.
find one. So we'd look for somebody that can move the fundamental weapon of potency +2.
So who's getting +2 resilient armor?
Ahara.
Are you sure? I mean, there's better things than that.
We're sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Otteron will do that one.
Okay. You have to roll for it. It's not automatic.
Yeah, that's
Ahara Yo-Yo Jackson.
that's fine. I'm pretty confident in my crafting check.
I don't even know what the roll is. I haven't done this in years. Let's find out, shall we? Why don't you just why don't you just roll, and we'll see if it makes it.
Don't get in that one.
Sure, crafting check. Rolled a 6 for a 28.
That's a pretty bad roll. Let's see.
I mean,
6 is pretty bad, but 28's not so
I might
bad.
have conditional bonuses for crafting.
Yeah. Use your cauldron.
Cauldron would only apply for alchemical or potion.
Oh, okay.
That
You
I
could
know.
do it in the cauldron anyway, though.
we'll just dip the armor in, like, boiling oil.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Loosen
the
it up.
DC is based on what you were trying to move over, and each of those is different. Those are two separate runes you need to move over.
We're just doing one.
Well, we're doing the one, but somebody in town's doing the other one.
oh, which one are you doing?
Armor.
Armor rune.
Yeah, you already have resilient, right, Alhara?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just moving the potency rune.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just looking this up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the DC is.
I know, I'm just waiting for the page to load.
If it's standard for level, it might be pretty rough. Those standards are tough, I tell you.
Okay, so +2 armor potency is level 11, which is what you are. And the DC... Oh no, I lost my little sheet. I had a sheet that listed all the DC, so
It's 28.
It's 28.
Ah!
All right.
Just made it.
Okay. It's like I literally had a cheat sheet here for
Damn.
that, and it's gone. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Fell on the floor or something.
Task level 11, DC 28.
All right, you just make it. You're like,
Oof.
it's not pretty, and I had to cross out a couple of the mistakes here, but it'll get the job done. Maybe. We'll find out, you know?
Instead of potent C, it's potent D.
If you go down in the third round instead of the second round, then I think I did it.
Great.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, and that will cost us 10%. So, all right. So that'll be what?
10,000 gold pieces.
Yeah. Atron starts working on that from Turpin Row, and then we'll finish it before we get to Carrick.
10,000.
Because I think it's like a day's travel back to Carrick, right?
10 million.
106. Yeah, it's about a day. Well, we're at the Old Forest Tower, so if we beeline it to Crosshacks and don't go to Turpin Row, but we should probably go to Turpin Row.
No, I think we'd go to Turpin Row.
We gotta go Turpin Row.
Because the circus is there. We got to tell the circus, and then we're going to head north.
So it's like 10 miles there, plus a little bit of windingness, and it's like, there's no path, so it actually might take like a day and a half or so to get to Carrick. Because Turpin Row will take a while, then we'll spend some time in Turpin Row finding a blacksmith and getting to start working on the rune, and then we'll have to travel from there, and like half the day will be gone, so...
Yeah, Carrick's pretty far. Actually, it's like 25, 30 miles.
So 2 days. All right. Well,
Free
in
to-
that case,
free
I
to
can
walk
do
then.
I can do the other rune on the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Were the 2+2 weapons that we picked up the crossbow and something else, or was it just the crossbow?
I thought it was just a crossbow.
Just a crossbow.
Crossbow was
Okay.
+2. We have some +1 daggers.
You got a
if I
million
recall.
+1 things.
Yeah, +1 I'm not worried about. It's the +2 weapon. I was wondering if there was another one
Yes.
free.
There
No.
is no extras. There's
Okay.
1 +2 weapon. Give it to
Okay.
Hap.
No, what? No, Darius.
I have the hand wraps of mighty blows. I'm fine.
Darius definitely should get the hand wraps.
Actually, you have the +1 striking hand wraps of Mighty
That's right.
Blows. Hap has.
It's for when I go all elemental form.
Atron will look for a dimensional anchor scroll in Turpin Row.
Dimensional. What would they need dimensional anchor for?
I know. What?
Explain to me why
Nope.
a lumberjack town would need such a scroll.
I don't know if maybe they have someone selling magic scrolls. If you tell me I can't find it, I completely understand, but I would look.
Yeah, what if we could find it, though?
What if you couldn't find it, though?
Then I will move on without it, but I'd at least look.
I'll take a look. Let's see.
Sure. That's no problem.
Is it common or uncommon?
Turban Row, a town of 862 residents. It's not even that big. Carrick is only settlement 6. So what does that mean they can sell up to?
We've got light potions. There you go.
Actually, looking here.
Jeez, it's 4th level.
Do you think the town of Stump just has like a stump in the middle of it, and that's why they called it Stump?
Yeah, real big stump.
100% yes.
There's 50 people who live in Stump. Do you want to go there?
Yeah, well,
Not particularly.
after this is all done and we go back to Turpin Row for the circus, then when we head north for that other tower, we'll have to go through Stump and check it out.
Oh my goodness.
It's a really nice stomping ground.
Oh,
Mer.
Wah, wah, wah.
I hear the folks that live there are like really short. Yeah, it's probably just like there used to be a big tree and then they chopped down the giant tree and now there's like a giant stump and they're like, we'll just call the town Stump.
topographically, there's a lake to the left and there's hills to the east, so it should, and it's right near a river, so there should be really good farmland there.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so this would have to be a 7th level city for you to find 4th level common spell.
Okay.
Is
So-
this a common spell?
It is. I looked.
Yeah, it is. It is common.
Well, Carrick, which has a population 3,533 people, is level 6.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, we're not gonna find it then, which is okay.
No.
Which is Turban Row, which is a third the size. No, they do not need dimensional anchor. Ever. Unfortunately, no. Maybe you can special order it and they can get it for you in 2 weeks.
Could
Yeah.
Darius teleport into Absalom and buy a scroll and then teleport back?
He's never been there.
If Darius knows exactly where he's teleporting to, because part of the description of the spell is you need to know and have seen with perfect clarity where you're going to.
Oh, the and have seen part. I don't know if Darius has ever been to Absalom.
Remember
mean-
that one time we were there and we went to the pirate bar with the dirt floor? And then you got, like, really drunk? I remember it.
That sounds like a lot of places.
Like, super clearly.
Yeah, he's just gonna end up on the last island instead. But no, that's okay. We can move on then. So,
Ironically, the last town you were in, what town was that? Where was that?
Escadar?
Is Escadar better?
yeah, Escadar.
Oh, Escadar.
Yeah, Escadar is pretty big.
Because it's a port town.
Escadar's pretty big. You could probably find it there.
It's not like a mega city-state, but yeah, it's pretty big.
Right. And you know Escadar, and you have fans and ex-girlfriends there. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out, Darius.
Well, I would go to the three
Mhm.
the three priests there that were helping Hap.
Oh, good call.
Oh boy. And while you're there, you can check out and get some food for everyone.
I sure can.
Ooh.
You could go to Hamlin's Hots.
I could if I told him I was teleporting, he would allow it.
Oh, you could definitely go to there, no problem. In fact, you could just show up right in the middle of like Hamlin's Hots, just like poof, and you're like, "Hey, I'm here for an Uber Eats order."
It's the name Varys.
I'd have to teleport like outside on dirt, not inside his nice wood floor.
Oh, that's right. You're like, "Yeah, I put in an order, Darius, for 2 chicken pot pies."
There's probably dirt under the wood floor. You could just Kool-Aid Man up through the floor.
Kool-Aid Man
Great.
up through his floor.
Just
would
don't
love
go to
that.
Caleb's Colds. I hate that place.
Oh my gosh. I was actually going to ask for a cold sandwich, but
Every time Darius shows up now using this, he just has to scream, "Oh yeah!" as he comes
I do it all the time anyway.
Well, the thing is that you're going to be using that ring just to get food, like from now on. Like, you seriously?
Right.
You're going to be taking orders. I'm going to roleplay this. You're going to take orders from everyone in the circus. You're going to have to okay, what's today's orders? And everyone's going to, you're going to be like the messenger. In fact, that's going to be the adventure going forward.
And I have to
Oh,
be able to
no.
I have to be able to carry it too. Like I can't get bring
You
it.
can carry a duffel bag.
Well, you can carry a lot. You're a huge guy.
Yeah, so I'm saying I can carry just a regular bag. Like I can't bring like a bag of holding.
No, you're going to be like what those like what the pizza guys have, like those like things in the backpack. And
Oh yeah, the case. Yeah,
that's right. The hot side hot, cold side
Cold
cold.
side cold.
Oh baby,
Aw.
here we go. We're starting a whole new side business. Oh man,
Varys eats.
Darius's eats. There you go.
That's right.
It's like, look at this fantastic magic item I have. It allows me to teleport nearly everywhere. Okay, you want fries with that?
Yeah, that's right.
Darius Dash.
MonkHub. Darius Dash.
I still think that you need to operate an entire microbrew in a bag of holding.
Darius Dash.
Darius Dash.
That was one of our patrons' brilliant
That's a great one.
contributions.
Wait, so what do we have? We have Darius Dash, or Darius Dash.
Darius
Love it.
Dash.
Monks Eats.
Yeah. MonkHub.
MonkHub.
Grub Monk. Which is
Grub
funny.
Monk. There we
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Grub Hunk.
Grub
Grub
Monk
Hunk.
sounds like you're really good at gardening and like you're down in the dirt.
You guys are making me hungry.
Hey, man. It's, that's the thing. In real life, if we had rings like that, that's what they'd be used for.
100%.
Let's go to Paris.
Every day. Yeah.
It's exactly what you'd be doing. It's like, this is great. Just
Yep.
go within 100 miles of any food you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to exactly that little place on the outskirts of town that you like so much.
Yeah, you just have to pop up in like, I don't know, the little park next to it and then walk a block.
Well, there'll be like designated areas. There'll be like
Yeah.
designated areas for everyone to like pop in, pop out.
It wouldn't be Ring of Stone shift, it'd be asphalt shift,
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. All right, so you can get everyone's orders and go on over there, and then Darius was never heard from again.
I mean, that's definitely a possibility, right?
That is quite like here, give me all your money, give me that +2 rune, give me your weapons, I'll take care of it. Where's Darius?
He was supposed to be back with my Hamlin's hot cheesesteak an hour ago. Where is he?
What's the Red Mantis Assassin Island? Maybe there.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe while he's using it, he gets intercepted by some
Dun, dun,
demons
dun.
or something, and then he's phase shifted and killed. You'll
It's
never
Shax.
know.
Yeah.
I blame Shax.
That's actually a good adventure hook right there.
Oh
You're
no,
like,
It is.
Darius is trapped in the House of Pain.
Oh, that's right. Cat actually has been setting up an elaborate plan to capture you like a Venus flytrap.
Ooh.
So when you show up on town, she has alarms going off, and then she's gonna capture you
That
Oh,
is so
no.
freaking creepy.
and keep you locked in a cellar like
Like
This
misery.
took a turn.
like Misery.
In misery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven's making it real creepy because
This was about cute sandwiches, and now we're talking about locking up boy toys.
Yeah. Shax
Well-
is worshipped by Darrow, so hey.
Well, hey, I'm just giving Darius. I am just Darius's subconscious, and I'm just bringing it to fruition. So he's thinking of these things. Now he doesn't have to act on them, but he's thinking them.
So does that mean Darius comes back with a scroll for
Oh, does
Acheron?
Darius go there?
yeah, sure.
Oh boy, I didn't really think you were gonna do it. Let's see what happens when you use the ring.
Oh boy.
All right.
Roll some dice.
It's actually cursed. You just show
Oh,
up.
that wouldn't be great if it's cursed and you wake up in hell.
Yeah, you just show up in the throne room of like the leads, Olgath, down below, and
Oh, bad, yeah.
Ah!
You're like, up, you fell for it. Guess what? You're now our slave.
What's with humans?
Actually, you show up in Cheliax. So, did you even test it before you do it, or you're just like throwing it on? You're just like,
No,
Here we
that's how it
go.
works.
This is the test.
oh no, man!
I do that investment. I mean, I'm assuming part of investing in an item with magic is you gain some level of understanding, right?
Yeah, it's like starting a car. You're like, here's the key, it makes it go. I hope this works.
I'm standing in dirt, and I'm going to teleport to where the circus was, right? Where I know it's just,
Okay,
Open
that's
Earth.
That's a good test.
right? And we were there. We camped there for weeks,
Good test. All right, you teleport. You appear where the circus was, right in garbage.
Yep, that's expected.
You're like, ugh.
Wow.
We really should clean up these campgrounds
We
after
did.
we abandoned them.
I mean, we did.
This wasn't us. This is somebody else.
uh-huh.
This is the local teenagers.
Yeah.
100%.
I hope there's not baby diapers in there.
You know what it is? It's that bar guest. It's still following us, just
Oh my
leaving.
God.
It's trying to blackmail us, make us look bad everywhere we go.
Actually, I could have a better one. You appear, and then there's like two teenagers making out. Like,
Oh no,
in the
run!
woods.
Look,
And then they're
carry
like-
on. Sorry.
You're like,
As I emerge from the
poof, as
I
you
know,
emerge from,
I emerge from the
Yeah.
dirt like a muscly undead.
and then the girl's like, "See, I told you we were gonna get caught."
And I'm like, no, continue. Goodbye. I'm just going to town on a shopping run.
Oh, I was trying to go to town too. Look what you did. You interrupted.
Oh. All right. Well, I
Can
apologize.
I pick you two up any lube?
No.
Yikes.
Well, now, okay,
Come on,
now,
Jesus.
okay,
Come
that
on.
went too far. That went
All
too
right.
far. We're
Thanks,
keeping
everybody.
this clean, and you just had to go there.
Podcast over.
Hey, look, you invited me onto this show.
No, but that was too far.
That was your
No. If you're gonna do it, you say, "Hey, can I pick you up some bacon grease?"
Ah.
Oh, it's even
Is the
worse.
correct.
What is
answer.
happening right now?
That is not water-based. Do not use that. You will get an infection.
That is true. That is true. It is not water based. Well, yeah, but it's much more tasty.
Okay.
I see where your priorities are.
You'd think a surgeon would know better.
Anyhow, you're in town, and people are remembering you, and there's like hubbub about as everyone's like, "Oh, Darius is back! Darius is back! Yay!" It's like a big party. Everyone's like saying hi to you, shaking your hand. They want to know what you're doing back in town.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just doing a shopping run. I'll be honestly just here for a brief bit. Acheron needs something very special.
bacon grease.
Ah, Tehran! They're always looking for the angle.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, where's the scroll shop around here?
Oh, you know where it is.
Do I?
Yeah, you're from here, remember? Used to live
Sure.
here.
I did. I lived here for a very long time.
Yeah, do you know how to read?
I mean, I never needed a scroll.
It's
I'll tell you that.
It's just around the corner. It's all scrolls and souls. It's also a haberdashery.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
I like that.
All right, I'm gonna go hit the scrolls and souls.
I don't think it's a haberdasher. I think it's more of a cobbler.
That's right.
Cobbler.
That's right. Cobbler. You can get your shoes waxed
Right,
while
there
you're
you
getting
go.
scrolls.
You get the souls fixed while you get the scrolls.
And my shoes do need a good waxing.
There you go. They'll clean them all up, tighten the laces, fill in the sole.
Yeah, the souls. Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been seeing a lot of fight. All right, I go to the scrolls and souls and see what's up.
So you enter and they hear a little bell ring, ding ding ding. They're like, up, another customer. Oh, you do not look like the wizardry type.
No,
What do you need? Are you an errand boy for your master?
I'm an errand boy for my master. That is correct.
Okay, well, you don't look like the reading type, so why don't you hand me the list and we'll get you what you need.
The list consists of one item.
One item. Ugh, they look disappointed when.
I mean, I'm only buying one. You want? I mean, can we afford two? Or what do you need?
You're talking to me? I mean, what do you need?
No. I would have asked that before we left.
Oh, too late now. You're 100 miles away. Nope. No teleport.
Well, how much money was I given?
Oh, that I don't know.
Atron?
The cost of a 4th level scroll.
There you go. You got one.
All right,
You get one.
I need a scroll of dimensional anchor, please.
Scroll of dimension door coming right up.
Anchor.
Door?
Anchor.
Anchor? No one uses that.
Well, guess what? Today's the day. Then you'll sell it cheap if no one uses it, correct?
Ooh, good job. Good job, Darius.
I like
Sell
that.
it cheap.
The Church of Absalom would be so proud of you.
No one's using it. Just
No.
hand it over. I'll recycle it for you.
No, in fact, we're gonna have to make it. We'll have to make it custom for you. If anything, it's gonna be more expensive.
So you don't have any.
We'll make one for you.
How long will it take?
I don't know.
You don't know? Is there another scroll place I can go to?
Just wait right here and we'll whip one up for you.
Sure. While you wait. I love it.
That's right. You need your souls resold.
Yes.
We'll do that while you wait.
Excellent.
I love this place. They got an attitude, but they get the job done.
That's most places we make up.
That is true.
Hey, it's not being made up. That's not made up. It's part of... I'm reading it right from the adventure right here.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says, a little bit of attitude, but they get the job done. All stores in Absalom.
Part of their marketing campaign.
I think that's part of the RFC campaign.
I think that's part of the New Yorker in me. So spell level 4, right?
Correct.
70 gold pieces.
There you go, sir.
70. What's the slime on these pieces? Ooh, they stink. Ugh. These are the stinkiest gold we've ever had. What have you been doing? We don't want to know. We don't want to know where this has been.
Killing Zolgath, and then they keep them in their loincloths next to their sour balls.
100 gold pieces.
Here's 70. Give me that scroll.
Word of advice, you might want to clean your gold before you use it.
Wash the gold.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I may be back at some point in the future. I'll be back again someday.
We can't wait
The Legend of Darius
to
Santa
get
Claus.
your stinky gold.
Or, no, Frosty.
And then I grab a bunch of, Hamlin's hot subs.
I was hoping you would. I really want one.
Hamlin's hot. What about Larry's lukewarm?
No, because I can teleport. It'll still be hot when I get there.
That's right. Might be a little earthy.
No, I have a bag.
You're still going through dirt.
Yeah, but the dirt doesn't go into the bag is closed.
Maybe a little bit.
I think you're still teleporting through dirt. I think the dirt molecules get through everything, including you.
I don't think there's such thing as a dirt molecule.
There's dirt everywhere. You're made of dirt.
I go to Hamlin's Hots. I get
Okay.
4 big
Meatball
Italian
subs.
bread.
Yeah.
And, but with everyone's dietary restrictions and needs and wants.
Okay.
Otteron's a vegetarian.
I mean, even one for Alhara,
Right.
maybe, I get Alhara like a little tapas plate, like a little bunch of little triangle sandwiches so you can taste them.
And then you get
Aw,
like
thank you.
Haps like super hot,
It
like
has to be
Haps-
so spicy.
Haps,
like
super spicy.
volcano,
It's like habanero peppers, habanero this,
ghost
and
pepper sauce, the
ghost
whole thing.
pepper, Reaper.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? In real life, I actually do eat like that. I go to restaurants and I
Same.
tell them I want it spicy, but not white people spicy.
And then Atron, I believe, is a vegetarian, so it's going to be like
Wait. Upper class white people not spicy, or like, I don't know, southern rural people's not spicy.
non-American people, not spicy.
Look,
I think.
okay.
white people be trying to say milk is hot. I literally had a friend who tried to tell me that milk was a little
And
bit
yet-
spicy. That's what I don't want to
Oh
deal
my
with.
God.
Stop it! No.
And yet,
I know. I am serious. It was
Not because that milk went bad.
No way.
it was the most white person thing I ever heard in my life.
How could you say milk is spicy?
I know. They said it's got a little bit to it, kind of like pepper. I was like, you're out of your mind.
and yet you got folks. Here's the thing: you got folks from the rural South buying hot sauce called things like anal explosion and stuff because it's just so freaking hard. Yes.
Yep. Ass in a tub. I have one of those.
So like it really depends on which white people you're talking about.
Like I have a casual Carolina Reaper and garlic sauce that I replaced all the salt in my house with habanero. I want it spicy.
All right. You get it spicy.
I want some milk.
Atron gets a vegetarian sub,
Thank you.
like roasted vegetables with garlic. Very good.
I wanted cabbage.
Cabbage. Done. And Darius will get kind of like one of them Dagwoods, like just has the Godfather, like every type of hot deli meat, and it'll be great. And then like a little cask of beer.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, if it's Hamlin's Hots, it's gonna have to be like a hot cider.
I was like saying a cask of beer. It's gonna be hot.
No, I don't want hot beer. I want hot cider though. That'll be great.
The Germans make like this
good.
Glühwein, which is really good.
Ooh, my wife makes it. She's amazing
Yeah.
at it. It's so delicious. She made a Glühwein syrup that I put on like, I don't know, waffles and stuff.
I bet it's killer.
It was so good.
All right, I get those together, and I go to a plain dirt area.
Mm-hmm.
I'll off the road, but maybe people will see me. All right, thanks everyone. I'll be back, and I sink into the earth.
Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
Goodbye, waving the whole time like Terminator 2, and then thumbs up at the end.
Hasta la vista.
Yep. And I reappear by us.
So gross and so hilarious.
Hey, all right. Here's sandwiches and your scroll.
Oh look, they're like little squares.
Are you gonna eat those sandwiches after they've been teleported through? The
Mine's
earth?
half eaten already.
Well, I'm talking about after.
Extra
So you
fiber.
were eating them while you were like through the earth. You're like, while I'm here teleporting through Earth.
Yeah, I took a bite during the teleportation phase, like some.
Yes.
You're like a Zorn.
Oh no, those are horrific.
Hap will pull an earthworm out of the sandwich and then eat it.
Just prestidigitate the sandwiches.
You're like a Zorn. Okay. You know what? You could do? So there's the theory, because there's no bathrooms on Star Trek Enterprise or any of the Star Trek ships.
I mean, they're on the blueprint.
There are.
There's one, and that's only for emergency use. But there's
They're
a reason
absolutely
why.
all over the ship.
Oh, they beam it out of you?
Yes, that's right. So whenever you use the teleporter, they teleport it out of you. So you
That can't
never
be
have to
healthy.
go to the bathroom.
That's not how that works.
That's how it works. And every day when you use
100%
that
not how
sonic
it works.
shower,
This is-
that's
No.
they say. I mean, why not? Why not? Why you like?
They use the matter transformation,
Yes.
and the replicators to turn your poop into sandwiches. That's true.
But then you'd have to get fecal transplants after every teleport.
No, they take care of it. It's the future. You don't need to worry about that stuff. It's Star Trek.
This is a Family Guy episode.
I'm gonna poop on my own.
All right, moving right along.
All right, everyone here's a.
I mean, they may have like a beam of light that cleans your
So,
butt, but
I
you're
just-
still gonna have to poop it out.
I just want to clarify. So Darius,
Yeah, I do want to phaser a bidet. Go ahead.
Yeah, the light bidet.
I'm just saying, while you're like, using the teleport, Darius is thinking, this has other uses. Maybe I could.
You
Yeah.
could just poo along the way.
Right, that's right. Just leave it in the earth. Recycle.
Darius arrives.
Darius arrives.
Hello.
The most obscure and disgusting side mission in history. Yes.
Gives
Wow.
Otteron the sub and the scroll, and then the others the subs. And then while each of us are eating the subs, Otteron just goes, "Here you go, Chiligosh," and Chiligosh eats the rolled up scroll.
Okay. So now you know the spell.
Freaking Raven choking down the spell.
You sure hope so, right?
Wow, that was creepy. Don't you have to roll for that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I can't remember.
Familiar just eats the scroll and they learn it.
Oh, I can't remember who has to roll for what. Well, I'm glad you got that ring, because this is going to happen every single time you use it, I tell you. It's never going to be like, oh, I go buy this. It's like, oh, no. No. We played this out.
Okay.
And people are going to start knowing that you have this ring, Darius.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I don't know. They just told me to sink into the earth like a regular person.
Like a regular person?
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, well,
Like a regular one person?
Yeah, you just people sink into the earth all the time.
Yep. Welcome to Pathfinder.
Now you're going to be coming back, and there's going to be like signs around where you sank, and it's like danger quicksand.
It's like a solid piece of granite, and they're like, I don't know. He disappeared into the ground right here, and then he came back like an hour later. It was uncanny.
Yeah, and they're going to have like little like wreath over it saying, oh, this is where Darius died. The earth ate him. Okay, dimensional anchor, Eden. We still have more things, believe it or not. We have... Okay, let's go through what we have. We have the...
I'm glad buying that scroll took half an hour.
Well,
it was a fun half an hour.
It was worth it.
greater antidote. Who gets that? Anyone want that?
I mean,
Someone with a bad fort save.
my fort save's pretty good.
Mine is 18.
I'll just leave it for party. Expanded healer's tools.
We'll keep those.
There's +2 striking heavy crossbow. So who's getting the +2 on their thing?
I'm getting a +2 on my hand wraps that
Correct.
are already +1 striking.
Correct.
So you're just upgrading. And then the +2 went to Alhara.
Yep.
For the armor, yeah. So we still have a resilient rune, I think, that no one's been using that we can sell.
Does everybody have resilient?
Does everyone have resilient?
Yeah, I think we all bought it at the same time.
I have
Yeah.
resilient, so
I do
I think
too.
we all have it.
I have bracers of armor that do it for me.
Yeah, you don't put runes on that.
Yeah. Well, they help my saves, so.
One thing I don't think any of us have are the property armor runes.
I have the property armor runes. I have +1 explorer's clothing.
Well, no, that's not a property. That's a fundamental rune.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
Like
I see what you
glamored
mean.
or whatever, yeah.
Shadow.
Well,
Yeah, that'd be
Lich
cool.
Dust is poison. If anyone wants that, I
Nah.
sell it. Figure
No.
yourself. It's kind of useless for your group.
Yeah, not this character.
And oil of animation. I don't even know what the hell that does.
Doesn't it like? Didn't you say it like
It's worth a lot, though.
turns an inanimate object into an animate object?
You can rub this bronze-colored oil onto a melee weapon to grant it the benefits of the dancing rune.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, dip.
That's cool. Keep that.
That's good.
Yeah,
dancing,
one of you could take that.
A dancing thing to help Alhara jump,
Dancing
Yeah.
weapon flies autonomously and strikes at your foes.
Like, do you still have to use your action to command it, or?
Yeah, it's actually, well, let's see, activate. It's actually pretty long. 2 actions. You release your weapon. It dances through the air, fighting on its own against the last enemy you attacked or the nearest enemy to it if your target's been defeated. At the end of your turn, the weapon can fly up to its speed of 40 feet, and then can either fly again or strike one creature within the reach. It has a space of 5 feet, but doesn't block or impede enemies. The weapons can't move through an enemy space. It can't use reactions. Its flies
Right.
don't trigger reactions. While activated, the dancing weapon makes strikes with a +24,
Jeez.
plus its item bonus to attack rolls. It uses the weapon's normal damage, but has a +0 strength modifier. The weapon's abilities that automatically trigger on crit or hit still function,
Right.
but the weapon can't be activated or benefit from your abilities while dancing. Each round, when the weapon finishes its action, you attempt, oh, here we go, a DC 6 flat check. On failure, the activation ends and the weapon falls to the ground. It can't dance again for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So basically, at the end of every round, there's a 25% chance it stops dancing.
Right.
That's the catch. I was like, this is too good.
Yeah.
There's the catch.
There's the catch. Here's what I want. I think I want to put it on my cold iron pike so I can just let it go against this night hag.
Nice.
And then pull out, like, I don't know, my dagger or quarterstaff, or bow staff rather, and then just use that because this plus 24 is better than my strike and it's cold iron, which is good for it. So I think it should do real well.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. All right, I'm adding it to my gear.
Okay. Moderate salamander elixir. Is anyone keeping that or just party?
Let's sell that crap.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Greater antidote, party, expanded party.
Next book will be headed into a volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'll just go back to Escadar and buy some. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Hold on, I'll give you your total in a second.
It's the first 2E path that takes you all around and also to Arcadia, right?
I don't remember.
Okay. So you keep stuff, you sell stuff, you eat stuff. What? Eat? Whoops.
Yeah, sandwiches.
Didn't mean to do that.
And a scroll.
And a scroll.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
We'll eat those too, sure.
Scrolls are delicious.
It's scrollicious.
Kind of dry, though.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Not letting me copy the way I normally does. Well, anyhow, Elhara has 932 gold. Darius has 907. Hap has 1,423. And Atron has 1,630. Look at that.
Woo!
Nice.
So you guys have gold to spend. Much more than you thought, if you think about it.
But we do have some pressing business to take care of first, unfortunately.
Yeah. Plus, as a caster, there's like nothing I need.
Staffs? Property runes?
I have stuff. What? Yeah, it'll all come after the confrontation with the hag.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you were going to get stuff before or after.
I don't know. I think we're all feeling like we need to take care of this problem sooner rather than later, or more people could die. And, like, we probably can't spend a week going to Absalom and taking a shopping trip and coming back. And
Oh, there's no way you're going to Absalom. No.
well, that's what I'm saying. And there's not much we can buy in the area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Even if I wanted to buy...
Oh, you could buy stuff at where Darius just went. You can buy stuff there, no problem.
Oh, in Escadar? Yeah, maybe, but still, I don't know.
Well, anyhow, you got gold now. You could use it if you wanted. If not, we'll just keep it and wait for later.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan, Stan? Are you going to Turban Row? Are you putting on a show? Are you going to talk to people? Are you just, like, leaving town? I mean, your circus folk thought they were... I mean, remember, you guys were getting ready to put on a big show here.
You know, we could actually leave them here to put on a show. They don't need the four of them.
True, there's a lot of
A
talented
lot of
people
new
there.
acts now.
I don't know about that. I think
I think
We might be the stars, but
Well, I think either way we would tell them we'll be back in like 4 or 5 days.
yeah, get set up. Yep, throw around some advertisements. We'll be back in a few days, and let's go to Carrick and find ourselves a night hag, and then we'll come back and promote the show and do a show.
Yep.
okay, that you can do. That's actually a good plan. So, don't worry, we'll be back in 5 days unless we die. And in that case, the show must go on. Literally. Anyhow, okay, so you go do that. You drop off your new axe. They meet everyone. Now what?
Are my wraps done?
Your wraps?
No, I'm doing them on the way now.
Your sandwich wraps?
My hand wraps.
I'm doing them now because
Yes.
it's going to take us 2 days.
All right. 2 days.
Roll that die. Let's see if you make it. Huh?
Woo!
Huh? Do that craft check.
come on.
I think it's like really low. I think it's only like a plus. I think it's like level 8 or something. So
Atron, make sure you put a design of lightning.
as long as you roll. Oh, we're gonna have to
Ooh.
look it up. You rolled a 24.
You got a
That's
2 on the die.
That's bad.
Hero point. Hero point.
0 point.
Oh, yeah, because we're not going to need it.
You got a hero point. Go right ahead. I want to see a hero point on
Yeah.
this.
All right.
I don't want to look up the chart again. I really need to put that on my wall. 31. Make it there. Boy, you're like, wow. I'm not good at moving runes. It's
I should be good.
not my forte. I'm good at lots of things, but reading and writing.
Elixirs and potions and
Rolling dice definitely ain't one.
a
Yeah,
lot of
actually, the best
potion.
I'm best at potions.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good. And that one where you put the strawberry flavor, oh, to die for.
Yes.
All right.
Zolgathicker and strawberry.
All right, are you moving back? Are you moving back slowly but surely? Do I
Yeah.
have to look up the random encounter table? Let's see what we got here.
We'll be vigilant in our watch.
You're vigilant.
Yes. We'll set up watches, etc.
Okay.
Travel safely. Stick to the road.
Okay. Set up watches. Travel in group. Have Riley take point.
He's such a good boy.
Chilagosh can watch too.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that bird.
Chilagosh is the word.
I get it.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Okay. I think you're almost out of random encounters here. Not really. There's a few extras I could do, but don't need to. We'll say after 2 days. You arrive at the bustling town of Carrick, your favorite place on planet Galarian. What are you going to do?
We should go right to Vandy's, but before we do, we should cast anything preparatory on ourselves. Yes.
All right.
Well, how are we going to draw out the hag?
I think we're going to have to tell Vandy what we know, but we should try and see if any of the staff might be possibly the hag. And then otherwise, there was something else in my notes. I forget. Let's see. Let me see if I can find those notes again.
In preparation, Alhara is going to consume her moderate antidote, one of them, and the anti-plague lesser.
Probably write this all down because we're never going to remember for next time.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? Write down some notes.
Moderate antidote.
Okay.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, just that we should try to find that Heartstone. So if it's not one of the staff, then hopefully we can find the Heartstone there. She was a Dara, right? Jarna? Thought it was in one of the towers because of the hag's work across the region. But we knew it was like, the hag usually torments one person in particular, and we know it's Vandy, so we should look in Vandy's house.
Why would you put the Heartstone like somewhere we can just stumble upon it?
Well, I think one of the staff is likely the hag in disguise.
Right.
Because we know Vandy has nightmares every so often and yada yada. So yeah, I'm planning to put a greater heroism on Alhara, and then a normal heroism on the rest of us.
When?
Probably a minute or so outside of the house.
I mean, are we sure we're going to fight as soon as we get here?
I think we plan to.
It lasts 10 minutes, so
We can plan for whatever we want, but if the hag don't show up, it's a waste of scrolls, right?
Yeah, but I think the plan is go in and search for the stone, but I don't know. I think it's better to be prepared.
yeah, I think it's
Okay.
better to have it on than not.
In that case, I'm going to cast Resist Energy at 4th level to give both Darius and O'Hara Resist Energy Fire 10.
Smart. And we should all take antidotes and anti-plagues.
Yes, I would drink one of each.
And I'll be
We all
casting
stand
False
up.
Life on myself.
We stand outside this house and we just start chugging and casting.
Not outside the
Yeah.
house, a minute or
Around
so
the
outside.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around the corner. Well, I've only got 10 minutes on that Resist Energy, so we'll have to be quick once we get in.
Yes, we will need to be decisive.
All right. Write out the list of everything you guys did so that we remember for
Yep.
next time.
Sounds good.
Type it in the chat so that way.
I put it in player chat, yeah.
Yeah, that way we
Okay.
remember. Because next time it's going to be on the clock. This is a big place, don't forget. The Opera Vandy's place. So I'll say it's the middle of the day. You're outside, chugging potions, casting scrolls, getting ready. You're like, here we go.
For the record, I think we're wasting all of these.
You're like, here we go. We will find in this 2-story mansion a tiny little gemstone within 10 minutes. I'm sure
I thought it was softball size.
a softball sized
Detect magic, baby.
within 10 minutes. I'm sure that will work. No problem. Detect magic. Good idea.
Guys, I'm really thinking we're wasting these.
Well,
No,
I
just-
don't agree.
I think it's a good idea.
Look,
I would do them before I went in.
if we would regret it if we didn't do it, and we needed it, right? I think we should be prepared.
Yeah. I mean, there's some spells
Just
I'm
in
not
case.
casting, but the heroism, and False Life lasts a long time, so I'm definitely doing it.
Well, should I save Resist Energy since it's only 10 minutes?
Save that one and do that one of your first actions or something.
Alright, we'll see. Well, I have to touch you guys with it, so...
I mean, heroism, if nothing else, the status bonus still works on perception checks and things, so
And
while we're
saves.
searching for it, it'll help, and saves, even if it wears off before we actually fight someone. So that's not a total waste, but...
Okay, well, I'll save resist energy, because that's like, we are battling time frames.
Yep, it's up to you.
I'll save that, but I'll do the same as Ahara. I'll take the antidote and plague, because that does last a while.
Those are
Yeah.
like hours, yeah.
It's going to be contentious rounds where it's going to be like, okay, which spell do I do? So,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, once we roll initiative, every action will count. So if there is something we can do right now, it's definitely worth it.
For all I know, because it's not like I ever had seen visibility on when we were in the house. The hag could like be invisible and just hangs around the house all day. Who knows?
Who knows?
I think you're right that the hag is one of the servants.
I thought those servants were suspicious from the beginning. You remember? I was like following them around.
I am remembering how they were like, why are you bothering us, little girl? Why are you doing out here while because we went upstairs and you were talking, which is another reason why I was like, I wonder if it's one of the staff, but
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, I think we're going to go in, talk to Vandy, and like things are likely to escalate either because she's in there or talking to the staff. Who knows? But I'd
Yeah.
rather have the heroism.
If he's even alive.
Maybe the husband is like a polymorphed nightmare.
What?
Or like, some way concealing his form,
I thought nightmares were big horses. I didn't think they were,
Yeah.
smart.
I mean, yeah, they probably have some kind of intelligence on them.
Maybe the house itself is the night hag.
Dun, dun, dun.
What the hell is Mark writing for you over there?
What?
Oh yeah, my ancestry is a house.
I hate to break it. It was all my idea. He wrote it, but I came up with the concept. So it's not that he wrote it. Okay, it was that he wrote it, but I thought it up. So, well, I like Lit RPG. Do you read Lit RPG? It's really good. Anyhow, yeah, we'll see what happens next time when you will finally meet Atron's mommy. Maybe mommy. Did you bring a present for your mother, Atron? Did
Yes.
you bring flowers? Because she
No.
likes flowers.
Ooh.
Did you know that?
I can make some flowers.
Black Lotus.
Yes. Stygian the best.
Death Lily.
Yes.
Love it.
Actually, I'm only in serious. Did you talk to everyone and tell them anything about your history of anything? Which maybe we should do in character.
Yeah, I could think about maybe talking more next time.
Yeah.
Like maybe that happened on the way. I know we went into a bit of it right after Atron was having some realizations.
We should do a flashback because you need to give reference so that people are like,
That works.
oh, here's this woman and she's dead. Now what?
Yeah.
Yep, happy to do that.
All right, let's do that next time.
We could do that next time.
Wait, are we doing a flashback episode?
Yeah.
Because that could be cool.
It'll be a flashback.
No, I mean, we could play a mini adventure that is the flashback.
What are you going on about?
No, we're not doing that. We're gonna.
okay.
That's too much work for me. Yeah.
Ooh, what if I ran it?
Good luck. How? What would you run?
An adventure that I write that is the flashback. Just like a one episode, 1.5 hour size adventure. Just like a little one.
For who?
It's for y'all. And you.
No, but what
like,
level would they be? It'd be like level 0 or -1.
Yeah, it'd be like level 1 adventure. And Atron would play level 1 Atron. And then we would come up with some other characters that make sense for the story.
Go right ahead. If you can finish it by next week, I'll let you do it.
I'll consider it. I have other shit I should be doing, but I'll consider it.
You see, that's what I'm like. I love it. It's a great idea. You finish it. You do it. You got it. You can run it. I have no problem with that. I'm not doing it. I have beyond 0 time this week. So,
But would you have time to make a character, Stephen?
but I don't make characters. This is all.
No, I would just make pre-gens and hand them to you if I did it.
Oh. Well, that takes time. You could let us make our level 1 characters.
But, I mean, it wouldn't be us.
Well, it wouldn't be you. You would be playing other things. You'd be playing other characters.
It's fine. We'll discuss it offline. I'm considering it. I can think of something I could probably whip up and run for a one-shot just to build up to this campaign and learn a lot. I'll just have to find time to talk to Rob a bunch.
Let us know, V. We trust you completely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll talk to Rob tomorrow and we'll see what we want to do.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3 Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, if you run out of range of your party healer, it's your own damn fault and you deserve to die.